stoked to try this gourmet mushroom kit. It's a garden kit, and it's basically a mushroom block.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Super cool. So it says, grow gourmet mushrooms at your home with this garden kit that contains wood chips, hemp fibers, and grain. Developed in respect of nature, our kits and growing procedures mimic the conditions of wild mushroom habitat and are free of fertilizers and pesticides. So the first step, it was in a plastic bag, so I've just taken that off. It's normal that the block turns brown after a few days, so we'll see. I've had this for a couple weeks just because we were so busy, but I'm hoping it'll still work. It says submerge the whole shiitake block in cold water for 12 hours, so that's the step we're at. Mist generously 2 to 3 times a day. Cover with a plastic bin to maintain high humidity. Harvest mushrooms when caps flatten, starting a new cycle by repeating step 2. And mushrooms like physical shock. Spanking the block triggers mushroom fruiting. So that'll be an entertaining thing. So let's get this thing out of the box and into some cold water for 12 hours. On it a little bit. Squishy. Okay. Don't pick them off. I don't know what they are. Well, we're gonna do the steps anyway. It says soak it for 12 hours in cold water. So don't play with it. Don't play with it, please.
Is that right?
Mommy's so ugly.
So I got it. It floats. So I mean, I filled it up. You know, if this was a blippy test, does the log sink or float? It floats. So it's not really submerged. I'm not sure if it is all right.
Mommy.
Looking like this.
Mommy.
Where it looks like it's basically has little mushrooms that tried to grow in the packaging. So hopefully, once we get her going here, we'll see if those are what I think they are, just little mushrooms that did try to grow. Isn't it fascinating, Lyric?
It's so weird.
It's so weird, but it's so fascinating.
Whoa.
I'm so curious.
Mommy, why was it trying to grow in the package?
I think it was in the right humidity, and maybe the log started to try to grow in the packaging because it was moist and in a warm place for a long time. So I think it might have tried to grow on its own.
Kind of weird.
It's
Fascinating.
fascinating. So the mushroom blog has been soaked for 12 hours. So I came with a plastic bag and these sticks.
Let's see what
What do you think? So we got our mushroom log in the bag. Day 0. And then we'll keep an eye on it. See if we get some mushrooms, okay?
now.
Yeah, we'll have to check it again in a couple days. You can help me with the misting, okay? So this is day 4. I just wanted to show you guys that my sticks started to like mold, which was really nasty. My bag was like super humid, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like that, but the sticks turned all moldy, so I decided to pull them out and try to put something else in there that won't mold in the humidity that the bag is keeping. but the log kind of looks about the same. So maybe these wooden sticks were not such a great idea. I mean, I don't know if the log itself has got mold on it. Doesn't really look like it does. But then a fungus or a fungi is kind of like a mold, is it not? I don't know. I have now stabbed it with some plastic forks and cutlery because the wood sticks molded, and I'll show you here. I don't think anything is happening. It kind of looks the same. I did read farther that you were supposed to cut an X in it before you soak it, and then the mushrooms were supposed to push through the X. So I cut an X. I don't know. So then I just kept spraying it, but it doesn't honestly look like anything is happening, which is a real bummer. I don't know, like, what. And it does get pretty dry in our house, so it is hard to keep this thing moist. So I was spraying it like quite a bit. So, I don't know. It's like a hashtag fail. I got a log stabbed with forks. Okay, gang. We are at the final day, day 14 of this trial with the mushroom log. I am going to call this one a huge flop. It did not work out the way I had wanted, and I am calling it quits because my mushroom log has started to grow mold of another kind. You can see it here, the little green, gray mold patches. Right here, and it's just disgusting. So, and then here, some fluffy white mold, not good. So it did not produce mushrooms like I had hoped it would. It was definitely dry to the touch a couple times, so maybe I wasn't misting it often enough. But when my sticks molded, I had assumed that I had a high enough humidity in there that maybe it was too humid. So I don't know. You let me know what you think. The person I had originally seen use this mushroom log made it look so easy and so amazing, and so I was really stoked to have our own mushrooms. But maybe down the road we'll try a different variety. This was the Shitake mushroom log, and yeah, definitely would not recommend based on the fact that it did not work at all seemingly for us, which is a real bummer. So I'll sign off here and call it done.